Welcome, everyone. Since its introduction in 2015, the U.S. Air Force's Next Generation Air Dominance NGAD program has become one of the most ambitious military technology projects in history. The program's primary goal is to replace the F-22 Raptor, a fighter that has long been a symbol of American air dominance. NGAD aims not only to create a sixth-generation fighter with improved stealth capabilities, advanced sensors, and advanced weapons systems, but also to develop unmanned platforms that can work alongside manned aircraft in combat operations. The program promises innovations in a variety of areas, including new propulsion systems that allow for greater maneuverability and longer range, and materials technology that makes the aircraft lighter and more durable. Advanced sensors that can identify and track threats at long range, as well as the ability to operate in an integrated network with other military units, are also key focuses. All of this is aimed at ensuring that the U.S. Air Force remains superior in all aspects of air combat, even against technologically advanced opponents. However, with the budget projected to reach over $11.7 billion in the 2024 to 2027 period alone, serious questions are being raised about whether this huge investment is truly worth the expected return. Critics argue that this enormous outlay may no longer be relevant in an era where threats to national security are increasingly complex and diverse. The threat of hypersonic weapons, which can strike targets at extremely high speeds, as well as the development of space technologies, such as military satellites and anti-satellite weapons, suggest that the future battlefield may be very different from what we see today. Furthermore, the emergence of the U.S. Space Force demonstrates a recognition of the importance of the space domain in future military strategy. With the ability to detect missile launches, operate communications and intelligence satellites, and the potential to develop energy-based weapons that can destroy or disable enemy satellites, the Space Force could play an increasingly large role in future conflicts. In this context, it is argued that investment in NGAD might be better spent developing space capabilities and space-based defenses. The question then becomes, is NGAD an overly grand and expensive vision that no longer fits the needs of the military of the future? Is traditional air dominance, with fighter aircraft as its primary component, still relevant in an era where conflict may involve combat in space and large-scale cyber attacks? Or does NGAD remain a critical part of a broader defense strategy that includes the ability to control air, space, and cyberspace? The answers to these questions will determine not only the future direction of U.S. military technology, but also how the country positions itself on the global stage.